Hey, so today we're going to talk about strengthening neck flexors. And there are a couple situations where you'll want to think about either strengthening your client's flexors or strengthening your own. So if you're assessing a client or assessing yourself, which I wouldn't advise, I'd advise you to go see a coach regardless of who you are, because you could always be a little biased of just of your results of any assessment. You'll want to look at a couple of things when assessing the client, and that will help you to know if you need to strengthen the neck flexors. One is a forward head posture. So if you've been following my channel, you'll see that we went over a couple of videos where we discussed forward head posture and how to correct it, and we had a diagram. So just a quick heads up with the stats. So normal forward head posture is 0 to 3 centimeters of forward head posture, and excessive would be greater than 3 centimeters of forward head posture. So let's say this is normal posture here. All right, so areas aligned with the shoulders, and then forward head posture would just be as the head migrates forward like this. Okay, so it'll migrate forward, just like that. All right, so that would be a case of forward head posture. Again, if it's greater than 3 centimeters, that's considered forward head posture. That's your excessive forward head posture. Okay, you do have a normal range, so not everyone's going to be at 0, but a good posture between 0 and 3 centimeters. Again, if you do a plumb line assessment, if you're not actually measuring the forward head posture, you can see from a plumb line assessment. So again, from the side, this is again, it's not a solid measurement, but you can tell if the head comes forward like this. You can just sketch or take a picture, and you can kind of determine if they need to work on their flexors. If you see them migrating forward, just be safe and start working on their neck flexors, and you'll see during the exercises that I'm going to show you towards the end of the video. You'll see how they do with those exercises, and if they struggle, they probably need to work on strengthening those muscles anyway. So that's quick background on forward head posture. So for every inch of forward head posture a client has, it amplifies his weight by 10 pounds on the neck. So the weight on the neck increases by 10 pounds. So you have a little chart here. So normal weight on the neck would be 12 pounds, right? Let's say that's the weight of the head. So normal would be 12 pounds. It could vary per person. So maybe 10, 8, 14, 16, whatever the pounds are. Every inch that the head goes forward is going to add 10 pounds of pressure onto the neck. So it could be 22, 32, 42 pounds. And so just imagine how much weight that's going to put on the rest of the body, and how the body has to compensate because of that. So let's talk about the dangers of forward head posture, right? Let's say we're at 22, 32 pounds of forward head posture. Pressure, just because of the 1 to 2 inches of forward head posture. So let's say we have the head moves forward, so it shifts the center of gravity, because now it's not in a normal position. And then because of that, now the upper body starts to drift backwards. So now, I'm here, and now I start to create that kyphotic posture, because now my back has to shift backwards to counterbalance that head going forward. And then because of the upper body going backwards, now the hips have to tilt forward, right? So it's creating an anterior pelvic tilt due to that hip drifting backward, right? And then, so you just want to be careful, to look at the entire system as one unit and think about, hey, if someone has a pelvic tilt or they have that kyphotic posture, look at the neck, see what's going on with the neck. Don't just adjust the spine or the pelvis. Look at the upper spine, right? Look at the neck and look at the neck muscles. And again, it may cause head, neck, mid-back, or low back problems. So if you do have lower back problems and middle back problems, it could be the neck that's the issue. Okay, so it's not always just where you had the issue. It could be somewhere else on the body that's causing those issues in the body. All right, so now we're actually going to go ahead and look at some exercises to talk about strengthening the neck flexors. Okay, so we'll look at the first exercise I like to do to strengthen the neck flexors. It's called a chin tuck, and we'll do it from the floor. It's going to be the easiest position. All right, so I'm going to sit up right on the floor. Arms to the side. It could be anywhere you want. You might have a little more support. The arms up, and just inhale. Have the room, the tongue at the roof of the mouth, and then exhale, come up. Inhale, come down. And just have the chin sit right in the crease. Okay, so inhale, come down. Exhale, come up. Okay, you want to do about 12 to 20 reps. So focus on the quality of the movement. Really getting the chin right here each time. And come down. Make sure to take a short path, so right inside there, and don't go around. If you're going around, it means you're getting tired, so you may start, 5 like this, and then come around because you're getting tired. Start coming around this way, take a little different angle. So be careful with that exercise, right? If you get tired doing that, and it defeats purpose, then you start to recruit upper abdominal muscles, which are most likely going to be a little stronger than the neck muscles in most people's cases, because everyone nowadays does crunches from the floor, and everyone's holding their head when they do a crunch. So it just weakens those neck flexors because the neck doesn't have to actually work to flex forward, because you use your hands to bring the head forward. Okay, so that's one variation. It's just a chin tuck from the floor. And now we're gonna go into using a Swiss ball to make this exercise a little more advanced. All right, so now I'm gonna show you how to do the neck flexion on the Swiss ball. And it's gonna be a very similar setup to same exact setup to the upper abdominal crunch, right? So I'm gonna go ahead, I'll walk it down. And the position varies depending on your strength. So if you're just progressing from the floor, stay a little lower. If you're pretty advanced, you come back here, but same motion. You can have the hips up, but if you just want to focus on the neck, keep the rest of the body relaxed, and then the more I go back, the more gravity is impacting me, so I have to work harder to come up. Okay, and then you remember so basically the progression from there, I wouldn't advise doing the upper abdominal crunch unless you can do this comfortably with the neck. Okay, because if you can't do that comfortably with the neck, that means that your upper abdominals are a lot stronger than the neck flexors, and you're gonna continue to have that imbalance with your flexor chain. Okay, so just remember that progression would be your hair, all right? Start migrating back. And then once you have good strength there, and you go ahead and combine it. And then you're ready to start really working the upper abdominals. Okay, so take your time with this. It's no rush. It's better to take a couple weeks to really strengthen the neck before you start including the upper abdominals, because again, your upper abdominals are probably a lot stronger in your neck right away anyway, just because of the postures that we sit in and stand in every day, and the fact that most people, most gyms, most coaches always teach doing the crunches, and then they have their clients using their hands here. So just be careful. Take your time and build your body up properly. Remember, posture always comes first. So just do it right. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Also check out the website, DekhanaWellness.com. Thanks.